What if I told you that the very habits you're holding on to could be the reason you're not moving forward in life? They may feel comfortable, but they are quietly keeping you stuck. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 7 habits that can keep you stuck in life. Are you ready? Let's dive in. So I'm going to start with 2 quotes from 2 of my favorite authors. I'm going to start with Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said, "The chain of habits are too light to be felt until they're too heavy to be broken." Should I repeat that? The chain of habits are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. That's from Warren Buffett. And the second quote I'm going to be using today is from Benjamin Franklin. It says, "Your net worth to the world is usually determined by what remains after bad habits are taken into account." So I want you to meditate on these 2 quotes. So now, when you say habits, habit is like, it's what becomes a part of you. It is what everybody can say, "Oh, this is what she does. This is what he does." That is an habit. It has become a part of you. It has become a brand. Like when they call you, this is what they know you to be. That is your habit. And how can you stop habits that keeps you stuck in life? That is what we're going to be sharing in this video today. So when you say habit that keeps you stuck in life, it might be any aspect of your life. It might be in your finances, in your relationship, in your spirituality, in your work ethics. I want you to stop these 7 habits. And the first habit I'm going to be talking about is when you focus on lack rather than the abundance you have in your life. A lot of people tend to focus on the lack. They tend to focus on what they do not have and forget about the abundance that has surrounded them. So you wake up in the morning, you're able to open your eyes, but you're not able to make the eyes see. It is an abundance. You're able to lift your leg and get down off your bed, but you're not able to make the leg walk. It is an abundance, which means in the morning, from you opening your eyes to you brushing your teeth to you going down maybe from your staircase, you already opened a lot of gifts that day. You already opened a lot of abundance that day. So why focus on the lack? Why focus on the things you do not have? "Oh, I need to go for this business meeting today, but I don't have a clothes to wear." Why not focus on the abundance you have? So if you want to move forward in life, if you don't want to be stuck in life, you need to stop focusing on the lacks in your life and focus more on the abundance. And I can bet you that if you begin to focus more on the abundance you have in life, you begin to have this positive mindset. You begin to become happy with yourself. You begin to see accomplishment because you're not focusing on the lack. And the truth is, there is always lack in every abundance. And there's always abundance in every lack. No human being is 100%. Everybody has a lack somewhere. But most people that are successful have decided to focus on the abundance rather than the lack that they have. So if you need to break that habit. You need to change your mindset, because the truth is, the first thing that comes to you is the lack. The first thing that the devil brings to you is, what if? What if it doesn't work? You do not have this to make it work. But if you begin to focus on the fact that, okay, I do not have this, however, I have this, and I believe with this that I have, I'm able to make it work. You begin to focus on the abundance. You begin to see that you begin to accomplish new things. You begin to accomplish those things that you think within you that you cannot accomplish them initially. Okay, so the second habit I want you to break that is keeping you stuck in life is you focusing on limitations rather than your abilities. It's similar to the first one, but now we're talking about the limitations. What are the things that you feel are bringing you down? Focus on your abilities. The truth is, the abilities, what you think as in those things that you can do very well, they are somebody's limitations. Yes, they are somebody's limitations. So the best way for you to do it is focus on your abilities. Like, I want to start a business. I'm not focusing on the fact that, oh, I've not raised the capital. I'm focusing on the fact that, okay, I even have the idea to start a business. It's an ability. A lot of people cannot think of starting business. They have the capital, but they can't think of it. The idea does not even come to them. They've sat down to say, okay, what business can I do? But they cannot even imagine it. They cannot imagine that idea coming to them. But because you have that idea coming to you to say, okay, start this business, it is an ability for you. So focus on your abilities. Focus on your skill sets. The skill sets you have, somebody will gladly pay you for the value you will give to them. So if you begin to focus on the fact that, okay, I'm not good in maths, however, I'm a good communicator. Focus on the ability, because somebody will gladly pay you to communicate. And let the people that are good in maths, somebody will gladly pay them for the math skills that they have. So today, what I want you to do is sit down and say, what abilities do I have? What abilities do I have? And leave out the limitations, because I can bet you that somebody will gladly pay you for those abilities that you have, because it's a limitation in their own life. And if you do not find those abilities, how can you get paid for the value you bring to the table? And when I talk about finances, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I tell somebody, okay, start investing. And the first thing that comes to their mind is, oh, I don't even have money to invest. Who said so? Even if you earn $1, if you want to invest from that $1, it takes you determining it to say, okay, from this $1 that I earn, I'm going to invest 1 cent. Just for an example. I believe nobody earns $1, right? But I'm just saying that when you begin to focus on the abilities, you begin to see positive things come to you. And the next thing is, you focus on the losses rather than your accomplishments. Oh, I started a business last year and the business failed. Then you begin to focus on the failure. You're not focusing on the fact that there were lessons that you learned along the way. You are not focusing on the fact that I started a business, how I was able to do my website. At least it was there. It is an accomplishment. You're not focusing on the fact that, I was able to employ 2 people to run the business, to do the business with me. That is a management skill. So do not focus on the failures. Try as much as possible. If you don't want to remain stuck in life, do not focus on your failures. Pick the lessons you've learned in that failure and apply it to something new. It might be that same thing you failed in. You might say, okay, in my finances, I invested in the market and the market crashed and I lost almost all my money. But when you focus on the loss you've made in the market, you would not want to invest. And the truth is, for you to build wealth, you need to invest. Either you're investing in stocks, or you're investing in real estate, or you're investing in business. You need to invest. Your money needs to bring money for you to be able to be wealthy in life. So what you do is, okay, what lessons did I learn in this investment? I learned that I did not do my due diligence before putting my money into the market. So you've learned that lessons. Next time you want to invest in the market, you're doing your due diligence. So the next habit I would want you to break is you trading time for money. So everybody says time is equal to money. Time is money. Time is money. I want to tell you today that time is greater than money. It all depends on how you use your time. So when you say time is equal to money, what does it mean? It means, you work your 9 to 5, you work your daily job, and you go back home, you get paid for the time you worked. That is your time is equal to money. But if you want time to be greater than money, what you need to do is for you to build system. Because once you build system, you will discover that even when you're not working, your system is actively working for you. And how do you build system? You can build system by rendering, doing a product, selling a product. A product can be a book. It can be a physical product. You don't need to be there. It will not take you, the same energy to take you to sell one is the same energy to take you to sell 10,000, especially in the era of the social media. I wrote my first book last year, Rise, Bloom, Evolve, and it's just telling you, when I wrote this book, I put it on stores. It's on Amazon as well. And from there, people come to buy. I don't need to do that work again for me to get paid. So I did the work once, and I'll keep getting paid as long as the book is being published. So it can be the same thing as a product for you. You might say, okay, I don't want to write a book. You can create a physical product. You can create a digital product. And you discover that your money will become much because you don't need the whole time for you to work. You need the time to work to produce it the first time. But I want to tell you, every other time will become passive for you. And you begin to earn more money. Okay, so the next habit I want you to break is for you trading time for paying bills. So the poor believes that I need to work. The purpose of money is for me to be able to pay my bills. Like, and you see, you keep working, and at the end of the month, before you before you take home, you have to pay all your bills, and there's nothing for you to even take home, even though you got a check. Because immediately the check comes into your account, all the expense comes eating the account, all the bills comes eating the account, and at the end of the day, you do not have anything to actually take home. But the middle class, what do they believe? They believe, okay, let me build my credits so that I'm able to spend what I do not have. I'm able to have a good credit so that the bank can give me line of credit and credit card, and I can spend it even though I do not have it. So that is why they try to build their credits by paying their bills early. Paying their bills early meaning paying the minimum balance to be sure that their credit is high. But what does the rich do? The rich believes that money is meant to make money for me. What it means is, when I get my money, which is my capital, my mother money, I would invest it in the market or invest it in something that will bring a child, that will bring a return for me, which is the baby money. So I am not spending the mother money, I am always spending the baby money. That is the money that my money produces. That is what I am spending. And if you begin to think this way, you will know that you do not need to start trading your money for bills. Because if you keep trading your money for bills, it means you will keep working till you retire. And at the end of the day, when you retire, you don't even have anything to take home. And the next habit is you trading the future for now. So when I say trading the future for now, it means you're already spending your future now. Like if you have a credit card and you're spending it, credit card is good. I spend my credit card. But why I mostly spend my credit card is because I get points. So the way credit card works, if you spend your credit card, the bank pays you for spending that credit card. So what do? At the end of the month, I make sure I pay off my bills so that I don't get charges. I pay off my bills so that I don't get charges. But I already got points. That is good. If you're using it that way, it's fantastic. But if you're using it for lifestyle, to fund your lifestyle that you cannot afford, with the hope that you're going to pay it with your tomorrow's pay, that means you're already what? You're already spending your future today. So you need to avoid it. You need to avoid it, because if you want to be wealthy in life, you need to be able to not spend the future today. You need to be able to keep what you're earning today for the future. And how do you keep what you're earning today for the future? It's by you investing, thinking like the wealthy people, investing in maybe properties, investing in the markets and stocks. You not just putting your money, just not just finish as in finish spending all your money on bills. And the next habit I want you to break is the habit of focusing on determining factors rather than contributing factors. So when you say contributing factors, those are the factors that can actually determine your success in life. What skill sets do I have? What is my communication skills? What knowledge do I have in the marketplace? What can I bring to the marketplace? Those are contributing factors. Factors that can actually move you ahead in life. What books have I read? What brains have I tapped into? What experiences do I have that I can bring to the marketplace? Those are contributing factors. That is what you should focus on. Don't focus on determining factors. Determining factors are factors that are around you that do not determine if you move forward in life. They might determine, but their effect is not really much. So factors like okay, racism. Fine, there might be racism, but at the same time, it does not stop you from moving forward. That is what I mean. Because it is not a contributing factor, it is a determining factor. Factor of the weather around me. It is not a determining factor. The weather can be cold today. People still walking out in the cold weather. And some will work in the hot weather. It is not a contributing factor. It is a determining factor. Those are the factors that are around you. Factors that does not make you, it doesn't determine if you become successful in life or not. Now, I want to talk about the contributing factor. When you talk about your finances, the contributing factor to your finances means you must be disciplined. Try to budget your finances. Try to budget your finances. Like this is my income, this is my expense, this is my surplus, this is my deficit. Try to plan your income. How do I increase my income? Those are contributing factors to make you successful in life. How do I increase my income? Do I need to get a new skill? Do I need to start a business? Do I need to invest in a business? Those are the things you need to start thinking about. Those are the habits you need to start bringing out. So don't focus on determining factors because they are not going to move you anywhere. They might move a bit, but it's not as much as you focusing on the contributing factor. So those are the 7 habits I want you to break off this year and going forward. And you would see that you're going to have a change in mindsets. You're going to have a change in life generally. If it can be in your relationship, just put these factors into play to say, okay, this is my relationship. I do not want to see the lack in my partner. I want to see the abundance in my partner. And that is the reason most people become like, you begin to cheat in your relationship. You become unfaithful in your relationship because you're seeing the lack. You're not seeing the abundance that your partner is bringing. Same thing with your finances. If you continue to see the lack in your finances, okay, this is what I'm not able to earn. I'm not able to earn more than this. I'm not able to do this because I earn this. No, begin to see the abundance. Okay, I've been able to work for 10 years. These are the skills I've gathered. Okay, I can use it to make extra money. Those are the abundance. That is the way to see the abundance. And I can tell you that if you break off these habits, you're definitely on your way to being a successful person. I hope this has helped you, and I want to know if you're going to be breaking off these habits or if there are other habits that you think the community, everyone watching those videos should break out of. So you can put it in the comment section. What habits do you think people can break out from? And what habits do you think you currently have that are in the 7 that you think you will be dropping? As for me, I think I've been able to work on myself to some extent of dropping all these habits. So I hope you remain blessed till we meet again. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching the video.